Yo, what's going on, everyone? So today I'm going to do a Hailey Showcase in case anyone's on the fence about either buying her or farming for her. I want to go over this broken character. First, we have Hailey, of course. Hailey is an ice descendant that just came out today, and her abilities look rather busted. Obviously, it will take some time to build her. Let's go into her abilities. Her passive is called Safe Strategic Retreat. The farther you are from any enemy, the more damage you do on a weak point damage increase. It maxes out at 50%, which is absolutely crazy. Her first ability, Cryo Rounds. This is her ad clearing ability. You get a maximum of 9 shots per cryo rounds. It starts off at a cooldown of 8. Here I have 1.5. It will try to shoot all of the ads around you, having a normal skill power of 93, and it actually inflicts a debuff on them called Cryo. You'll see the Cryo debuff at the top right and another debuff at the top left of the enemy's health bar. The second debuff is called Flash Freezing. This decreases their action speed by 5% per stack, and you can have maximum of 9 stacks. And then on Colossus, it is diminished because they like to diminish debuffs on Colossus for some reason in this game, and then give you a 2500 skill power modifier on Lepic, who needs debuff. Her second ability, Storm Snare. This is a single point damage ability and an AoE ability. On a direct hit, they automatically gain 5 stacks, and on an indirect hit, they gain 2 stacks. You will see 5 stacks of each type on to their health bar. And when you hit them with the AoE burst, you only get 2. Sporting a hefty skill power modifier of 8900. I don't know why they would put a 0.2% on the 8900. Quite strange. But the AoE damage is halved at 4500. The third ability, Bold Fury. This is a buff ability on herself. This ability promotes stacks. You can see the stacks here and the continuous MP drain here. So for every stack, you get a 2.5% firearm attack increase, a 2.5% skill critical hit increase, penetration, and movement speed reduction. Whenever you gain the max stacks at 16, you gain an additional 20% skill critical hit damage in addition to the skill critical hit rate, and firearm critical hit damage increase as well. She has a base skill critical hit rate of 5%. So here I have given myself an applied value of skill critical hit rate. You can see the increase right here. It is far greater. That is because it is applied to the base stats. So she can give herself a skill critical hit rate of almost 100%, which is absolutely insane. So obviously you want to build into crit with Hailey. But you only need 1 skill critical hit rate. I think anything more than this is going to be unnecessary, because whenever you go to the module front lines, this will give you an extra 27%. This will bring your critical skill to 100. And then her fourth ability, which is absolutely crazy, sporting a skill power modifier of 3600 per shot. You get 4 times. This is a unique weapon, so it does proc off of the modules for ammo increase and fire rate increase on the weapon that you have equipped. If you shoot a weak point with the attack, you gain a 15% MP, so hit weak points, because you do want Cold Fury active during the ability itself, which drains your MP. So hitting weak points will stop you from losing MP and allow you to keep your buffs. It has a very small cooldown of 30 seconds, so you can take this to 5.6 seconds. You can even go lower, which I'll go into it. Skill cooldown reactor on right now, so it's a little bit less. When you are using the ultimate ability, you get your 4 shots. If you can see, if I activate the third ability and then hit a weak point, I gain MP back. Now, the trick to this skill and to the build, so how I will be building Hailey here is these will be my modules, and then I will have skill critical hit increase here, and then a skill critical damage here. I may take off Spear and Shield for front lines, because front lines will net me more damage than Spear and Shield. That would be the maximum amount of damage that I think I'm going to get from this build. The issue here is that you are locked into this animation, which you will be for the majority of the fight because most of your damage is going to come from this weapon. So survivability may become an issue. I'm going to try it with both the Slayer set and the Annihilator set and the Polar Knight set. I'm not sure which one I want, and it depends on what I'm doing, of course. On to how to use Hailey. So obviously, this is mostly for ads. That can do a lot of damage, but it's also really good for ads. This buff, you're going to want to have as many stacks as possible all the time, but whenever you turn the ability off, you lose all your buffs. There is a trick you can do with multi-talented to ensure that you're always shooting this. However, you can go the opposite route and just always have the Hold Fury stacks instead. So your Zenith will do more damage, but you will use it less. It is going to come down to playstyle, among other things. Currently, we have no skill modules for Hailey, so wait, I guess, for that one. And these are first impression builds. I do intend to build like this for now. Things might change later on the way. I just really wanted to showcase Hailey. There is, however, a downside to Hailey, and that is the only weapon for Hailey is Piercing Light. Piercing Light sports the highest firearm attack in the game for any weapon. We have her unique weapon, and the damage is the same as equipped weapon. So Piercing Light, only weapon for Hailey. Sorry for your loss, because farming reactors is gonna suck. How I intend to use her. So on the last round of the sniper, if I activate any dimension skill, you will see a green buff on the left of the stacks. If I spin the last round before that green buff goes away, this cooldown will last much shorter than this. As you can see right here. And that is due to the multi-talented module. That is currently how I'm going to use Hailey. Things might change down the road. I just wanted to showcase Hailey. I did actually live stream this, so if you are interested in my Twitch channel, it'll be in the description. Check out my channel. If you like the way I do content, consider subscribing. Y'all have a sick day. Peace out.